Welcome to everyone. Today we're learning Zera Shimshon. Parashat Vaeira from Sefer Shemot, letter Tet. And today's learning should be Leilu Nishmat Kol HaNiftarim, whoever were murdered on this night for many years, decades, centuries. Ruach Hashem Tanichem Began Eden. And also Leilu Nishmat Burcho Bad Esther Ruach Hashem Tanichem Began Eden. וגם יעקב בן בחמה, וגם דניאל בן מרים, וגם אלוהו בן אסנת, וגם שלמה בן אמא שלום. כל הנפטרים והנפטרות רוח השם תניחם בגן עדן. This שיעור should be הצלחת מולו ניסים בן ראובן, וגם אריאל בן ישראל, וגם מנשה בן יעקב הכהן, שהקדוש ברוך הוא ייתן להם ברכה לברכה והצלחה, פרנסה טוב, בריאות נחת מהילדים ונכדים שגדלו בתורה ומסעו למעשים טובים, וכן יהי רצון ונאמר אמן. לילה ט', מדרש רבה. אמר רבי לוי, לפנינו הגרסה, אמר רבי אבין הלוי ברבי. In front of us גרסנת אמר רבי לוי, אמר רבי אבין הלוי. ממכת דם האשילו ישראל. How many plagues did Hashem give upon Mitzrayim? 10. What was the first one? The first Makkah was blood. Okay, we're doing Zera Shimshon. First Makkah was blood. And it says, Mimakat dam he'eshilu Israel. Because of the blood, Jewish nation got rich. How did they get rich? שלא היה המצרי יכול לשתות מים, אלא אם כן שילם עליהם. A guy, Mitzri, Egyptian, in Egypt, he couldn't drink water unless he paid for the water first. When he didn't pay for the water, it was blood. Once he paid for the water, it turned to water. So that day, Jewish people in Egypt got rich. That week, basically. Makkah was week, some say there was 3 weeks. Machloket. So, he wants to be in the picture. You guys came right in time. Bruchim habayim. Please take.
Rabbi, after eating meat, if you eat a loaf of bread, you can eat fish, right?
Yeah. So we see, because of the blood, Jewish people got rich in Egypt. Elimkin, Hayalokha Israel. When they drink water, they drink blood, unless they buy it from Jew. They say you take, they pay money, they drink water. They don't pay money, they drink blood. This is how Hashem made Jewish people pay back to get their money from Egyptians. Yesh ledagdek. We have to analyze. Ma tzorech haya she'itashlu Israel mimakat dam. Why do I need to know? Because of blood, Jewish people got rich. Va'alo avtachat. Hashem promised. Didn't Hashem promise to Avraham Avinu? And after the slavery, they'll come out from Mitzrayim with great wealth. Eno ela bish'ad davka. When Hashem said when they'll come out with the great wealth. It's only during the coming out, not before. But we see from here, Makkah was a year before they came out. They already got payment back year before. So that's not what we're talking about that Hashem promised to Abraham. ומכל שכן, שכבר הודיע הקדוש ברוך הוא בתחילת השליחות, שסופם לזכות לרכוש גדול בדרך שאלה. And still Hashem promised to Abraham that in the end when they'll come out from Mitzrayim, they'll come out with a great wealth, that they will be taking this wealth with the asking from Mitzrayim. They would say, listen, can you give me please your jewelry that you have? I need to serve Hashem, and then I'll give it back to you. That is different wealth. During the blood was different wealth. Rabbi Shlomo Bachawat. Anyone tonight came to learn, I guarantee you, Hashem had whatever decree you had from anywhere, Hashem will turn to positive. Why? The whole world today, they publicize themselves or they get together in the gatherings to do averot, but you came here to do mitzvot. And my best friend Evel is here. Thank you. Kedichtiv, how it happened? V'haya ki telchun, Hashem said, when the Jewish people will come out from Mitzrayim, lo telchu rekam. They will not come out empty-handed. V'shala isha mishchenta. And the woman will go and ask jewelry from her neighbor. Ve'yesh lomar. So what's going on here? Which world we're talking about? Is it the Makat Dam wealth or the coming out from Mitzrayim wealth? Guys, you with me or no?
Yeah.
Yeah? Let's go. Ve'yesh lomar.
What about Torah?
We'll talk about it. Ve'yesh lomar, and the answer is Deita beperek cheder b'Bava Batra. It says in chapter 8 in Gemara Bava Batra, Darash Rabbi Pinchas ben Chama. Rabbi Pinchas ben Chama explains in Gemara Bava Batra, page 116a. Kosher, aniyut betoch beto shel adam. When person is poor, it's so hard in his house. Yoter me-50 makot, more than beating in his back 50 makot. Take one by one. It's heavy. Yours goes. Darash Rabbi Pinchas ben Chama. Rabbi Pinchas ben Chama says, Kosher aniyut betoch beto shel adam. When person is poor in his house, it's so hard. Yoter me-50 makot, more than hit him in his back 50 makot. Poor. So much pain, more than hitting somebody in the back 50 times. My father used to say, during and before and even after World War II, people, they didn't care if somebody beats them up, as long as they would eat piece of apple. As long as they would eat something. Even though it's beating him, he says, I don't care. I'm going to eat, I'm going to leave. I'm not going to eat, I'm going to die. וידוע שבמצרים לקחו 50 מכות. And we know, in Mitzrayim they got hit 50 מכות. וכוונת הקדוש ברוך הוא הייתה להודיע למצרים, and Hashem's כוונה was to let the Egypt know, שאותן המכות הבאות עליהן, הן בשביל ישראל. Egypt getting makot on their head because of Jewish people. ואם יהיו ישראל עניים, יהיו יותר מוכים מהם. What's more harder? When somebody poor or when somebody gets beaten?
Poor.
Poor is worse, right? Hashem said to Mitzrayim, if you will make my Jew poor, I'm going to beat you. The more you make him poor, the more I'm going to beat you. Do you understand? Egypt got hit 10 plagues because they were making Jewish nation slaves. Today I'll show you some secret. All my life I was thinking, I never had an answer. Why? Hashem gave suffering to Yitro, to Eov. Do you remember Eeyov, rich guy? Yeah. His family died. His body was suffering. Sicknesses.
Wandering.
A worm was on his stomach, fell off.
Wandering all over.
One day you go over. Why Hashem gives such a punishment to Eeyov? Today I have an answer for you. Zohar quotes in Parashat Bo, Daf Lamed Gimel Amud Aleph. Beautiful Zohar. It's worth just for that to come here today. Nissim, thank you for organizing all this.
Do you think I should do a few apologies to Tammy?
Oh, would be great.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. No, okay. No.
Tav Kuf Chav Hey. All the way on the left side, second column.
There's
7-8 line from the second column.
You want to cover it?
yeah.
Yes.
Boss.
7th line from the top. From that Ve'esh Lomar.
You want some salads too?
In the bread would be even better. ואם יהיו ישראל עניים, יהיו יותר מוכים מהם. If Jewish people are poor in Mitzrayim, they get more punishments. Egypt more getting punishment on their heads from Hashem. ומשום אחי, הוכלך להעשיר את ישראל במכת דם, שהיא הראשונה. Oh, 1 second. The more Jewish people poor, the more Egypt getting makot, right? What's the first makkah Egypt got? Dam. Once they got hit makkah, now Jew can be rich, right? So after first makkah already, Jewish people becoming rich. Who is that? And what is that? Blood. The first makkah is blood. Later on today we'll speak about why first should be blood. Let's go further. Va'od. Yesh lomar de'ita bezohar. Resh parashat bo. Oh! Guys, look at this secret. Reb Michal, you with me? Rav Arthur? Aaron, sorry. Zera Shimshon. Look what happens here. Zalman, you hear? Something that you never heard in your life. Maybe you did. I don't know. But you will dance if you never heard. Deal? Deal. Eeyov. Makrivei eta de paro hava. Eeyov would come every second to Paro and give him advice. Paro, do like this, do like this, do like this, do like this. Vekad kam Paro alayu de Israel ba lekot lolon. Paro got angry at Jewish people. He can't stand them. Jewish people disgusting to Paro. He says, you know what? I'm done. I'm going to kill tomorrow all the Jews. Omar le lo elatul mamonem. Eeyov comes to Paro and says, let me tell you advice. Don't kill Jewish people. Take their money away. Did you hear this? Eeyov says, don't kill Jewish people. Take their money away. Ushlot al gufeon. Rule over their bodies. Make them slaves. Bapulchana kasha. Give them hard work to do. Strong stress. Beat them, torture them. Slavery. But don't kill them. V'lo tiktolon. And they will not go over you. But don't kill them. Don't kill them. Torture them, suffer them, but don't kill them. Yes.
That was benefits for the Jewish people.
We will see.
But then what about Valam and Aretz? Rashi says that they're gonna fight against you. What's up? Yeah.
It's not, it's Paro's ideas. Not Eeyov told him. We're learning what Eeyov said to him. Eeyov said, torture them, make them slaves, bother them, but don't kill them.
But you knew that Eeyov said to them.
Amar le'akadosh baruch hu. Hashem said, Ba'u dina mamash tehe doin. In the Gemara says, Hashem said, what you said, the punishment to be on Jewish people, I'll torture you like this. Gemara Sotah brings a story how Hashem said to angel of death, Malach HaMavet, go torture Eov, but make sure he does not die. You know what happened? Gemara says, what do? It's example. You know, battle of wine? Break the barrel, but make sure wine doesn't come out from it. This is the worst job for Malach HaMavet to do ever. Hashem said, torture Eov, death, tortures, make sure he doesn't die. Break his body, torture his body, make holes there. Make sure worm comes out from here, goes there. Everything, but make sure he doesn't die. Why Hashem did that to Eov? Because he did that to Hashem's children, to Klal Israel. Evel, do you hear this? Unbelievable! Midah keneged midah. The whole world is measure for measure. Yes. Mr. Bangiev, I'm listening.
Why do some people that are good, they get suffering?
It's $1 million question, man.
So then they could
I'll answer you a little bit further.
I know the answer.
Yes.
If Eov did not advise Paro the way he did, next guy would die. So that's why I asked, it was a benefit.
Can I ask you a question?
With the question?
Yeah.
Only a Jew.
If we need to have tikkun in Mitzrayim and be slaves, who gave permission to Paro to take over? We could have been done through other way.
Knowing maybe the fact that Eov knew that they were being slaves, so you might as well tell them to be.
Who said we had to be slaves that degree? How come from Yitzchak Avinu's birth till here we didn't suffer that much?
That's because Abraham.
Why is to suffer that much? This question your children ask you on Pesach. Abba, why is this? Why is this? Why is this? I'll ask you a question today. Rabbi Michal, you with me? $1 million question. Why women had 6 kids? Nobody will give me right answer. I want my answer that Zera Shimshon today gives. $1 million answer he gives. Huh? Why women had to have 6 kids? Why 6 kids?
Can I say my answer?
Why 6, not 2?
Because Jews were running low.
Huh?
Jews were running low. They need to get more.
The 6 words.
We call the bet that they gave.
6 words in the pasuk. How of Naim, yeah? How of Naim? Hey, Aleph, Banim, 6, yeah? Why Hashem said to have 6? Why?
This is my
Can I
thinking
get
on the
Mishnayot?
podcast.
Huh?
Mishnayot in the future is gonna be, that's why.
Rabbi Shlomo is deep. Second question. Again, Rabbi Zera Shimshon asking another question. He says, why out of 100%, only 20% came out, 80% died in Mitzrayim?
What, Jews? 80% died.
Third question.
6,000. Before that, 20,000. 22,000.
Why hard slavery only took 86 years?
Cost, no?
Yeah, why? Why? All this one answer. Do you know that?
Woman.
Who said that?
Probably.
Are you married?
Yeah.
Ah, good.
Not good.
When person is not married, he blames himself. Once he's married, blames wife. Once they have a child, he is guilty. The baby is guilty. But I'll tell you today, everything behind the woman. Are you ready? Let's look inside and let's enjoy. Tonight I could take my time a little bit. We have a couple of hours for Zera Shimshon. But I feel bad for those who will be listening. Oh, hour and 10 minutes. Let's move a little bit. Basically, Eov got punished because of his mouth. He could have given good advice, he gave bad advice. He said, don't kill them, torture them, make them slaves. Hashem said, like this, I'm going to be torturing you like this.
But what good could he say?
Huh?
What good could he say?
Leave them alone. Just give them a little bit high taxes, finished. Why are you making them into
I
slaves?
have a question.
Is that why he gave?
Oh my
Or
God.
he
I have a
wanna
question.
do-
Can you pick it up? Pick it up, please.
Lama, these are
No.
ability to talk.
He Jews, that's why he gave this advice, or he wants to make
It says who?
Yo,
That one's on.
Turn off.
why did he do it?
No button. No button.
Was it hatred? Was it like
Wow, it's cold all over. Can I ask you a question?
You should know for life. 99.9% Shonei Israel. Just Torah says Eeyov was tzaddik. Eeyov was tzaddik.
still was studied, but some is right?
Yeah. Some say he was Jew, some say he was good, some say he never existed. It's a concept of whoever gives advice takes marshal. Some say, but again, there was Eeyov, there was Eeyov. Michael, there's many opinions. I just give you 3 opinions that there
I
are.
have a question.
Let's go. Zera Shimshon, sorry. I need to move, please. Aval, Adain Kasher. Oh, sorry, I stopped in the middle somewhere. Ve'od, Yesh Lomar, and now we could still say, the Ita B'Zohar Resh Parashat Bo. It says in Zohar Parashat Zera Shimshon, Iyo Mikriva Eta the Paro Havo. He would give advice to Paro. Vakat kom Paro alai de Israel. Ba alakat lolon. Paro got angry at Jewish nation. He got disgusted. He said, I want to kill them all. Amar le lo ela tul mamonen ushlot al gufen vepulchana kasher. He says, don't kill them. Take their money, make their bodies slaves, and torture them a lot. Give them torture. That's good stuff. V'lo tiktol them, but don't kill them. Amar le HaKadosh Baruch Hu ba'odina mamash te'edain. Ad kal lashon Hashem said, I'm going to torture you with this judgment. Ulchen midah kineged midah mitchila he'eshiru Yisrael. And therefore, midah kineged midah. In the beginning, Jewish nation in Mitzrayim, they were very rich. V'achar kach hamitzrim laku begufam. Then Jewish nation. Oh, sorry. In the beginning, they made slaves. Then Jewish nation got rich. How? Through the Makot. As the Makot began, Jewish nation got rich. Hashem said, I made them rich. Now what I'm going to do? Hit the Mitzrim on the bodies. Hit the Mitzrim on the bodies. Why? What did Yitro say? Eeyov, what did Eeyov say? First take their money and then torture their body. So what happened now? Midah keneged midah. How would midah keneged midah? First, there was Makadam. What happened by Makadam? Jewish people got rich. First, Jewish people took the Mitzrim's money. And now, Mitzrim getting hit on the body. Midah keneged midah.
So what about the other 9? How are they that?
And now Hashem said, I want to also be Mekayim, the decree of Avraham Avinu. How was the decree of Avraham Avinu? To make the Jewish people come out from Mitzrayim Birchush Gadol, with a great wealth. Aval adayin kasher. Still there's a question. She'im kvar eshiru ma tzorech she'shalu ishmei te'ehu. If Jewish people got already rich, why they have to ask their neighbors to get some jewelry? They're already rich. V'alo kvar haya lahem lechush gadol. Shayu ashirim. They already were rich. They got rich already. Why they have to still ask Abraham before coming out from Mitzrayim? V'od kasha, and also a question, the Perek in the Sotah, it says in Gemara Sotah, page 11b, Amrinan, shebischar nashim tzadkaniyot, nigala avotenu mitzrayim. Because of women tzadkaniyot, our fathers came out from Mitzrayim. What are the 3 things women did? What 3 things women had? Shalal. Treasure. What shalal? Shin stands for sin. Shin. Huh? Shalal. Shumam. Children's names they never changed. Lamed is levusham. Woman was dressed modest. Second lamed is leshonam, their speech. They never made their speech dirty. Some people say they spoke in Hebrew. Could be they spoke in Hebrew. Second answer is they spoke clean. They never spoke bad stuff. They never spoke lashon hara. They spoke clean.
Rabbi. Mr. Owl.
It says in Gemara Sota, page 11b, Amrinan, Shebeschar Nashim Tzadkaniyot, because of our holy woman, Nigalo Avotanu Mitzrayim, our fathers came out from Mitzrayim. We just said because of three things, Shalal, Shmam, names they didn't change. What's your name? Berachiel, Irachmiel, Malkiel, Daniel, Uriel, Gavriel, Mishael, Jack, Pack, Mook, Wook, George, Joe, Joro. What happened to us? What happened with the Jewish names? Holy names. Your name rules your body, we spoke last week about. Shmam. Second is Levusham, dress code. What happened with the Jewish dress code? Fashion takes you over? I mean, fashion is good to have, but make sure your fashion matches Torah. If it doesn't match Torah, sorry. Do you know how many times people come in yeshiva workers? Teachers in yeshiva. They come and they say, why are you dressed like this? Why are you dressed like that? Big khurban today. Big khurban. A lot of people close their eyes. Hashem should open their eyes. The third one is Lashonam. What Lashonam? Good speech. What happened with those good words? Generation, just one generation before, they spoke so sweet, so nice. What happened to that? Today people don't know how to put each other down, embarrass each other, make each other nobody. Why? Give good speech, give positive speech, make feel good, make that person feel good. Leshonam. Ubishkar. Shetishkavun ben sefatayim. Guys, you know what Paro did? Paro said, too much. These people having 6 kids at a time. What's going on here? He said, men go to the field, day and night. Women stay in your houses, day and night. Women, what they did? They said, you think Paro is smart? They took pitcher. They went to the river. They took water. Benomash water. 30% water, 70% fish. Fish makes your body hot. So they took fish and they came to the field. Our doctor is here. Baruchim Abayim. Baruchim Abayim. Oh, Hatzal also here. Guys, we're in a good hands today. So they come to the field. In the field is open place. So what they did, women said, let's come near the gate, I want to talk to you. They would bring their mirrors. And when the guy looks at the mirror and looks at his beautiful wife, they desire them. And women made sure they give more attention to their husband, and near the fences, they would lie down and sleep together. They would get their mitzvah. Gemara Sota. Rabbi Michal, you learned Gemara Sota already, yeah? Page 11b. 11, what is that? 11b, yes. It says they would make their husbands desire them. Hashem said, you do this, I'll pay you back. I'll pay you back. Great children, mitzvot, and most important,
Me.
faster to come out. Faster to come out.
Easy.
We'll see now. Zachu lebizad Mitzrayim. Hashem said, what? When you come out from Mitzrayim, you come out rich.
Women also got money?
Kanfei Yonah. Shenemar, as it says over there, as the wings of the pigeon. Do you know wings of the pigeon covered in the edge with the silver? Hashem said, as at the edge has covered with the silver, every Jewish woman will come out from Mitzrayim, they'll have full of silver. They'll come out rich. They'll come out like a bird's wings. In the first chapter, Gemara Brachot, 9a, Amrinan, Daberna. Hashem says, Moshe, that's all. We after 10 plagues, come out. Please, I beg you, please. Tell women to go to their neighbors and tell them to ask from their friends. Please, what do you mean, please? So he says to you, please do me a favor, go to the bank, pick up $1 million. Please, what do you mean, please? Why are you begging me to pick up money? To pick up jewelry? When it says na, it means please, I beg you. Hashem said, please, Moshe Rabbeinu, go tell women to ask their friends to get the jewelry. And man should ask from his friend, woman from her friend, from this Mitzrim. So Avraham Avinu should not say to Hashem, Hashem, what is this? You said to me, and Egypt will torture them, and they will slave them, and when they'll come out rich. So what is this? They tortured them, they made them slaves, worked. They come out rich, didn't work. Hashem said, I don't want to look like embarrassed in front of Avraham. You, Moshe, tell them to take, so I be clean in front of Avraham. Hashem, in front of Avraham, what's going on here? But again, it's one contradiction to another. I don't understand. If Jewish people need to come out from Mitzrayim rich, is it because of women, or is it because of Hashem promised Abraham? Do you understand what the question bothers is? Zera Shimshon is being bothered by a question. If we need to come out from Mitzrayim rich, what does it make a difference if we are rich because of Avraham Avinu, Hashem promised to Avraham, or because of women we got rich? How because of Avraham Avinu, Hashem promised Avraham Avinu, your children will be slaves for 400 years, they'll come out rich. If women, because women went to the, where did they go to meet their husbands? Fields. By the fields, they would go near the fences, and they would make their mitzvah. Hashem would give them how many kids? 6 kids. Why don't you know this? Why don't you know 6 kids? Huh? You sold yourself? Good. Why? Why 6? Let's see, why did Hashem promise Abraham that his kids will come out rich? In the end, when they'll come out rich. Why? By the way, whoever learns this is going to have this week a lot of atzlacha. Be'ezrat Hashem. Imhu l'schar torach v'amal sheibudam. If it's because since they were slaves, they worked very hard and they were tortured, now this payback, I understand. Abraham hayachol lomar Hashem. Abraham could say, they'll get tortured, they get beaten up, then they get punished. Don't give me their honey, and don't give me their torture. Why you give me torture, then you give me their present? I don't need none of this, not this. Rabbi Elazar Bechavot. Rabbi Roy. Bruchim Abayim. We're going there. I'm not going to jump over. We're going to go there. Abraham hayachol lomar lo titen li d'shibut, hashibut lo titen li archush. Don't give me their torture, don't give me their presents. Al derech lo medushach lo meuktzich. Don't give me your honey, don't give me your thorns. Why you give me honey, then sticking thorns on me? Don't give me this, don't give me that. Oh, first give me thorns, then give me honey. Don't give me this. Abraham could say that. Abraham Avinu. V'im nigzar hashibut mechamad ha'avonot, ma tzorech l'avtachat lechush gadol. If you're telling me we have to suffer in Mitzrayim because of the sins, why do I need to know that they'll come out from Mitzrayim rich? I don't understand. Person does sins, he gets punished. And she says, after punishment, I'm going to make you rich. If I need to get punished because of my sins, why do I have to become rich? Guys, are you with me today or no? Yeah. Or you feel that I'm falling asleep?
Engaged. Engaged. Not only with you, engaged.
Thank you. Let's go further. Veyuvan, and it understood. במאי דאמרין על פרק ג' דפסחים. מלא אלעזר, נטלת את ויובן במאי דאמרינן פרק ג' דנדרים. And it says in chapter 3 in Gemara Nedarim, page 32a. מפני מה נענש אברהם? ונשתעבדו בניו 210 שנים. Why did Abraham Avinu get punished? And his children should be slaves for 210 years. Rabbi Yochanan Amar. Rabbi Yochanan says, מפני שהפריש בני אדם מליבה תחת כנפי השכינה. Do you know what happens? King of Sodom gives Avraham Avinu, I don't know, nation. He says, this for you, money for me. Avraham Avinu says, I don't understand. You give me one part of the money and second part of the money keeping yourself? He says, so what do you want? He says, give me that money, keep this money to yourself. Avraham Avinu took money and souls of people treated like money. Hashem said, what? Somebody's souls you calling money? Now your children will be suffering. Your children in Mitzrayim will be considered like money. Did you hear this before? Something crazy. Let me repeat one more time. So I don't say I was not falling asleep and I made it up yesterday. It's something deep. It's Torah Temet. King of Sodom gave Avraham Avinu people, took money. Avraham said, why you gave me one type of money but not second type of money? Hashem said, stop. You calling people as money? Souls you calling as money? Like this? You will lose your children. Your children will be slaves in Mitzrayim for 210 years because you called souls as money. Can I tell you something? If Jew goes to buy animals in auction, if Jew goes to buy animals in auction, he should buy it most. Ask me why. You saving that animal. Thank you. You saving that animal. Why? Because you will cause it to make shchita. You will make it shchita properly. You saving the animal. Do you understand? Hashem got so upset at Avraham Avinu. Hashem said, you could have bring these people under the wings of Hashem. You lost these people. You didn't appreciate them. Now your children will be not appreciated. Do you understand where it goes? One more time. It's worth it to repeat one more time. If Avraham Avinu would have people close to him, he would bring them under the wings of Hashem. He gave them back to Sodom. They all got wiped out. They never came close to Hashem. Hashem said, you caused my kids to be lost, I'll cause your kids to be lost. This was Midah Kneged Midah to Avraham Avinu. This is the reason why we end up in Mitzrayim. One of the reasons. Now let's look inside. Let's look inside. This is something insane. It teaches you a lesson. If you in a certain level of being religious and you see a fully not religious person, not religious Jew, don't close your eyes on him. Don't say my yeshiva status is this and throw the kid. Put that kid into the dungeon. You never know who this kid could become. Save the soul. Don't run after your status. When you realize, save the soul. V'yuvan. I'm going beginning this V'yuvan and from here we'll finish 10 minutes. Listen good, I'm throwing all the secrets out right now. Put your seatbelts and enjoy. V'yuvan. B'mai damrim perek gimel denadarim. And it's understood what it says in the chapter 3 in Gemara Nedarim, page 32a. Mipnei ma ne'enash Avraham. Why did Avraham Avinu get punishment? V'nishtabdu banav 210 shanim. And his children were slaves in Mitzrayim 210 years. Rabbi Yochanan Amar. Rabbi Yochanan says, Mipnei she'ifrish bnei Adam miliba tachat hashchina. Because he took people from under his heart and he threw them away from under the wings of the Shechina. Shenemar, it says, Ten le'anefesh. Give me the souls, and take the money for yourself. Ad kan loshono. Avraham Heshiv, and Avraham answered, Hakol ben hanefesh uben harechush. And Abraham answered, everything between the souls and the treasure. והרכוש לא ישיבו, אלא ממידת חסידות. He returned to him people and not souls mimidat chasidut shekvar zachabo, because it was already his. Abraham Avinu returned. Abraham Avinu returned people and returned the souls. V'achush lo heshivo ela mimidat chasidut. Abraham Avinu could have held the money and returned everything to the king of Sodom. He could have kept. Why? Because there is a law. If there is house burning, nobody there, just money, treasure. You go inside and you say whatever you saved is yours. Why? Because if you don't save, everything would burn out. You see crazy wave coming in, strong wave. Somebody left expensive wallet, full with checks, by the river. River water comes out and washes away everything. And you go and you save it. You saved it, it's yours. Why? You wouldn't save it to go to the ocean. It's yours. Lion comes in. Lion comes in, takes something, and you take it away from the mouth of the lion. You saved it, it's yours. Abraham Avinu saved from Sodom, it's his. He said, no, I'll return everything back to you. Souls and money. Hashem said, why did you return the souls? You could have kept them. Bring them under the wings of Hashem. You didn't. Ditnan, how do we know if you save something, it's yours? Hamatzil minar minagais umin halistim hare elu shalo. And also from the robbers. Robber comes in to rob some store, right? They already took it and they ran away. So stop, drop it, and he dropped it. You could have taken it and run away. You dropped it, you could keep it. Think about mitzvahs. Today the laws are different. There's cameras and this and that. Lamaisa, according to the Torah, you're allowed to keep it. Why? Because the owner gave up hope. He says, robber took it, ran away already. He's 20 blocks away. You ran after that robber. And you caught it. Guys, don't do that. Never. Let him go. The health, the soul is more important than all this money in the world. And the Melech Sodom is the original owner. The king of Sodom was the original owner, not matana gemula. He gave him as the king of Sodom is the boss. He gave to Avraham Avinu money and souls. He's the boss. Still Avraham Avinu returned it. Dichtiv va'aduchush kach lach. Tell the Jew for yourself. Because Avraham Avinu returned the money back, he got reward for that. The Amrina Bechulin says Chulin, Beschad she'amar Avraham Avinu im michut. Oh, Avraham Avinu took his body, like, he returned all the money, all the people, and then he said like this. Im michut vatzroch now. He says, from a string to a shoelace, I don't need nothing from you. He returned everything back. Because of this, what string and what shoelace? String is tzitzit, shoelace like a shoelace is tefillin. Okay? Zachu banav l'shtei mitzvot. Because of this we got two mitzvot, tzitzit and tefillin. Aval nefesh hachzero shalom min adin. But Hashem said, because you returned the neshama against the Torah law, because you returned the neshamot, your children will be taken to Mitzrayim. Shayano la'atzil otan hanefashot mitum'atan ulachazilon lekedusha. Avraham Avinu's job was to return the neshamot and to bring them under the wings of Hashem, Shechinah. V'zeh hagalut hayadavka b'Mitzrayim. Now, question comes in: why we had to go to Mitzrayim? What's in Mitzrayim? לפי שאברהם הוא צוואר הקדושה. Awulov. By the way, this video goes straight right now to Florida.
I'm saying this is
Mr. Olive is the video.
our sin. Too much noise.
וזה הגלות היה דווקא במצרים. And this galut, why was in מצרים? לפי שאברהם הוא צוואר הקדושה. Abraham is the neck of the holiness. שהמרגלית שהייתה תלויה בצווארו, היו בה כל נשמות הגרים. Question to you. Somebody was born goy. Born goy. Rabbi Akiva's father. Okay? All the gerim. And became Jew. All the goyim became Jewish. Where they were hanging.
Were they what? What do you mean, their souls?
All the not Jewish people who became Jewish, where they were hanging. Their souls, where they were hanging. Guys, look at this. Abraham had necklace. In the necklace had one stone. That stone's name was Shoham. In that stone was 600,000 souls. Hashem gave him midah k'neged midah. Hashem said, you did not take from Sodom people 600,000 souls. I'm going to make these souls hanging over here. Later on in the life, when they'll convert to Judaism, you will fix your mistake. That you didn't take them under the Shekhinah. Rabbi Abraham, you with me or no? Deep Zera Shimshon today, huh? There's still a few more secrets coming up. Anyone today who convert looks at the shoe and says, Baruch Hashem, I didn't know I was so close to Avraham Avinu.
Where do you get this?
Huh?
Where do you get this?
Where did Avraham Avinu get this necklace? Honestly, some say that was not even a necklace. Some say he was always thinking with Hashem's names. One of the names of Hashem is Shin Hey Mem. From the word comes out Me'olam Hu Shmecha. Me'olam Mem Hu Hey Shmecha Shin. Whoever has kavanah on these three words and has kavanah, doesn't say words like Aleph, Bet, Gimel of the names of Hashem, but he thinks about it, all the sick people will cure. It's very strong for Shlema. Some say on the necklace. וידוע שהנשמות שהיו במצרים היו גם כן עשוקים בקליפות החטא הדורות. היו בה כל הנשמות הגרים. ומצרים הוא צוואר לאנדרטה של מלכיות. And Egypt is the neck of the Goyish idols, idol worshippers, all this, the neck of theirs. Avraham Avinu is the neck of the Kedusha.
Where can I find that? You said 3 kavanot.
Ezrat.
Where is Ezra?
Ezrat Avotenu, you know, before Shmona Esrei? Last 3 words of this part of Ezrat. Before Ezrat. Me'olam u'shmecha. Strong kavanah, believe me, it makes miracles. I'm telling you, a day will come, you'll call me back and say it did. I'm waiting for that miracle. Be'ezrat Hashem. Upar'o hu ha'oref achorei hatzavar. Par'o is the neck, is the bone behind the neck. You know how they call neck? Oref. If you say oref, change the letters, will be the word par'o. Par'o is the neck. ונמסרו תחת צוואר זה להיות גרים במצרים. All these 600,000 souls were given under the Paro to be slaves in Mitzrayim. לעומת צוואר הקודש, ששם נפשות הגרים תלויות לקבץ הנדחים שנתפסנו על ידי אברהם. And these souls were standing there, spread in Mitzrayim, waiting that Avraham Avinu should be able to save them. וידוע שהנשמות שהיו במצרים היו גם כן עשוקות בקליפות החטא הדורות הראשונים. And we also know that the souls that were in Mitzrayim, they were from the previous sins. Who remembers originally why we were thrown into the water? Why Paro was throwing kids into the ocean? Because we learned Adam Arishon did sin of Zera Shimshon with water. He made sin on Zera Shimshon. Kids were thrown there. So now look how Zera Shimshon connects all this. Exactly. First, after Adam Arishon didn't fix, what happened? Mabul. What's Mabul? Flood. Why flood? Because Hashem said, you made Zera, you caused water, this water will come and destroy people right now. How many people died over there? Some say 24,000, some say 600,000. But this 24,000 had power of 600,000. Who? Like Rabbi Akiva's students.
So
This 24, huh?
The Nile River is connected to the Mabul, which is connected to Adam Arishon. Is that what it is?
I don't know if the water came out from Nile River. But they were dead in the flood.
Connected, like spiritually, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's the reason.
Nile River, Zohar says that's the river of Tum'ah that Adam Arishon used. And this is why Paro was snake. He said, I took you from Tum'ah, I'll throw you back into Tum'ah. This is why I said, throw the kids into the water. Back into Tum'ah. Snake caused, you understand? It's something a little bit deeper. Okay, so what's happening? Next one is Haflaga. They did the tower of the Dor Haflaga. When they did Dor Haflaga, what happened? Also people died. How many people died? Again, 600,000 people died. Then what happened in Sodom? Fire and water came, washed them all out. How many people died? 600,000 people died. Do you remember funny story in Sodom happened? In Sodom there's a rule. We have to kill guests. If somebody takes stone, throws on your face, you bleed, you have to pay. Why? Because you're bleeding. Lot was walking in the middle of the street, new guest. He's walking, somebody taking measurements on his face. Says, guys, what are you doing? He threw glass, on Lot's face. Lot's bleeding. He picks that guy up. He comes to the court, says, guy, Mr. Judge, this guy threw rock on me. He said, 1 second. How many inches? 3 inches. You have to pay $3,000 to him. He says, what are you talking about? He threw rock on me. He said, yeah, you're bleeding. You guessed you're bleeding. Why should you bleed? He says, oh, like this? 1 second. He said, went out, got double-sized brick. When he sat back to the court, threw on Judge's head. Dang! Crack Judge's head in his. Now you pay my money to him. If it goes that way, you pay my money to him. After Sodom, Shayu Nitzotzot Shel Adam Arishon. All this what happened from where? From the sparks of Adam Arishon. By the way, after this shiur, we're having shiur on Shmirat HaBrit. All this, whatever it spoke right now, will connect it deeply. We need you to stand tuned. In 5 minutes we'll start. שבאו להתקן באותם הדורות ואדרבה נתקלקלו ונטמעו. So what happened is, instead of fixing, they were all ruined until Mitzrayim. This is why we came to Mitzrayim. Because all the generation before, instead of fixing, they got worse. ועוד אמרו המפרשים שגלות מצרים לא היה נגזר אלא על 60 ריבו. And the גלות מצרים was only for 600,000 people. 600,000 souls. וישראל במצרים היו פעמים 60 ריבו. Oh. Guys, I need math. Who knows math good? In Mitzrayim, we needed to find 600,000 souls. But in Mitzrayim, there was 5 times more of those. וחמושים עלו בני ישראל מארץ מצרים. 5 יצאו. There were 6 times more. 5 remained. 1 came out. You with me, guys? There were 6 times 600,000. Only 5th came out. I'm sorry, there was 5 times. Only 5th came out. 20% came out. 80% died there. Why 20% came out? Because we need exact 600,000 souls. והחמושים עלו בני ישראל מארץ מצרים, 5 יצאו. ולכן תוקף הגלות לא היה אלא פ"ו שנה. Hashem said, you should be in Mitzrayim 430 years. That's for everybody. Since 1/5 came out, only 1/5 was suffering. How much 1/5 of 430? 86. This is why we have 5 kosot on Pesach. How many cups we have on Pesach? 4 we drink, 5th one, kos Eliyahu. Why we have 5 cups? Because we should have been in Mitzrayim 430 years, and we were only suffering 86 years. Now you got number 6 kids. Now you got 6 kids from.
Where'd you get 430 from?
If woman would have 1 child, if woman would have only 1 child, to get to 600,000 souls, we need to stay in Mitzrayim 5 times more.
Is it safe to say that now there's also only 600,000 souls?
100%.
But there's there's so many millions of people.
I'll explain you how it works now. I'll explain you how it works exactly.
Or maybe that's
Give me a
why there's
second.
so many conservatives, reforms.
No. We're talking about normal people here. Normal people. Do you know, if you ever realized, 2-3 people become kudo, 2-3 people become in-laws. Suddenly, this guy's in-law's grandfather and this guy's in-law's grandfather, both of them passed away on Jewish date. Why? Because they both coming from one letter of the Torah. Let's say letter Shin. This whole family, let's say Akilov's family, first yud of the Shin, Pinchas's family, second Shin, yud of the Shin, and Tzadikov's family, third yud of the Shin. Yadgara's family becomes one leg of the first yud. Daniyarov's family becomes second leg. Aminov's family becomes third leg, and Yakubov's family becomes the bottom. And all this becomes one Shin. How many avlots took one letter? 7, 8 avlots. Did you ever know 2-3 kudos on the Jewish date passed away on the same day?
Yeah.
Or they were born on the same day? Why? This comes from the same neshama. You know Simcha Alishayev? Very interesting. I was in his father's yeshua. Years later, 15 years, 16 years later, 18, 25 years later, they get phone call from Israel, brother died. On that night. Yeshua finished, next night now. Sister died. Same souls. In Samarkand, one lady gets phone call, your Domot's father passed away. She says, Ibi, how will I tell my Domot? The fear how to tell to Domot, she falls down and dies herself. Two kuda on the same day. Many times I go to Brit Milot, Brit Milah, when it falls on the great grandfather's your side. Weddings. People do weddings and they look at the calendar. Oh, today's my great grandfather's your side. Nothing for no reason. Everything's connected. 2-3 avlots is only one letter in the Torah. This is how we get 600,000 souls. Make sense? We'll get further.
Remember that?
Guys, I want to take a moment and say big thank you to our main 2 sponsors for tonight. They are everyone's sponsor, but Nissim and Albert Ariel Ben Israel, thank you very much for sponsoring today. Nissim, thank you very much. Hashem should give you bracha v'atzlacha. We all should dance within a year on your son's brit. Let's go further, guys. Ready? Something deep comes out. Melom Hashem. Hashem should give you bracha v'atzlacha. Mecheni ratzon v'nomar amen. Guys, you with me or no?
Can I ask you a question?
1 second, let me finish. It's getting too long, right this time. Sorry.
I ask you tomorrow. It's okay.
Ulchen, tokef hagalut lo haya ela peiva shana. The strong galut was only 86 years. Dahainu, echad michamisha, 1/5. Should have been 430 years. 1/5, 86 years. Verov banim, hishlim haminyan shel tav lamed shana. Because there were too many kids. Hashem said what? 600,000 souls should suffer there in the slavery. So if women would give birth to one child, then they would have to wait 430 years. Once they had 6 children, 5 times more, so it made 5 times less time. This is why it speed up to 86 years. Now it makes sense to you why they had 6 kids at the time. In order to make 5 times faster. Expedite. Ve'o'il, she'anashim davke garmu. Who caused to go faster?
People that were dying in slavery, like the 6 kids at the time, and they were suffering.
Many died, yes. Ve'o'il she'anashim davke garmu. And who caused it? Women caused it. Sherabu Israel. Special thank you to Hillel Akilov. Thank you, Hillelari. Thanks a lot. Who caused that number should go faster and faster? Women caused it. Because of women we came out faster. If they wouldn't go to their husbands and feed them and give them mirrors and make themselves beautiful and not cause their husband to live with them, where the 6 kids would come from? Then it would be 430 years, chas v'shalom. כדאמרין הסוטה דף י"ד ועמוד ב' ונזדקקות להם בין שפתיים. The woman would be by the fences, coming and beautifying themselves to their husbands in order to be מקיים פליה ולוויה. וכן איתה במדרש שהיו נוטלות בידן מראות לעורר יותר תאוותם. They would go with a mirror to give more desire to the husband. שייך שפיט לומר בזכות נשים צדקניות שבאותו אדון נגאלו האותנו מצרים. Now it makes sense to say because of the women of that generation, tzadikiyot, tzadkaniyot, who came out from Mitzrayim. The ilavachi wouldn't before this. היו צריכים לשב שם עוד תשלום תף למד שנים. Wouldn't before this we would stay in Mitzrayim 430 years. ומכיוון שרבו ישראל באותו הזמן, since a lot of Jews were born that time, שהיו כולם מתחילה נשמות עשוקות ומטומאות, they were all lost souls. נמצא שהחזירו הרבה נשמות תחת כנפי השכינה. It caused a lot of souls to come back under the wings of Hashem. ותיקנו גם כן הפגם שעשה אברהם אבינו, and also fix the mistake that אברהם אבינו did by giving back souls to the king of Sodom. להחזיר הנשמות אל מלך סדום, by returning the נשמות to king of Sodom. ושאף על פי שארבעה חלקים מתו, even though 1/4 died, guys, 1/4 died. 80% died. 4 parts out of 5 died in Mitzrayim. 20% came out. שאף על פי שארבעה חלקים מתו מכל מקום כבר נולדו בישראל ונכללו בכלל ישראל. Those who died in Mitzrayim, throughout generations, they were born as Jewish people. And they fixed themselves as well. Why? Because their death in Mitzrayim was the kapara for the shame that they didn't listen to Moshe Rabbeinu. But Hashem said, don't worry, because you suffered in Mitzrayim, you will come back in a Gilgul and will be born as a Jews. Hashem should help us to mekayem our Gilgulim and fix it and get closer to Hashem, get closer to Torah. Amen.